Hey there, folks. It's Javier Block 208 coming to you live. Tonight's topic is going to be a little bit of a serious video topic and a very honest video topic because, this is the place, honestly, YouTube is the place where I just like to open up and because I don't really feel safe opening up to people on social media and stuff. Now, before I get started, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on some videos I have coming up. I have some videos coming up in regards to, well, I have one video coming up about the debate, and just some other talks I have. But tonight's going to be a talk, and it's going to be a very honest, heart-to-heart talk with some of you people. So I want to appreciate everybody. Thank you all for watching this video. This is Javier Block 208. And like and subscribe, and I'm going to get started because I'm trying to figure out how to title this video. This video is called why, well, I don't know if I'm actually going to title this, but the premise of this video is why I'm losing faith in Christianity. That doesn't mean I'm losing faith in God. That doesn't mean I'm losing faith in Jesus Christ. That is my Savior. That just means that I'm losing faith in the religion of Christianity. And let me just give you guys a little bit of an explanation here. So I'm not blaming this on him. It's not his fault. This is something that's going on a lot deeper, and I'm going to get into it. Okay, so my the guy that baptized me back in June of 2015, his name is Doug Perry. He's one of the biggest Jesus followers I have ever known in my life. Ever. I've always admired him, looked up to him. Didn't always agree with him on everything. Still don't always agree with him on everything. But I've always looked up to him and admire him as a very big follower of Jesus Christ. It just puts everybody to shame, certainly me, but puts everybody to shame that I know. I've never seen somebody so committed to following Christ as he is. And it's a beautiful thing. Now, we need to talk about Christianity's intermingling with the Republican Party. We need to talk about their homophobia. We need to talk about this Americanized Christianity that's just become so American. Their hatred toward the Democratic Party. Their embracing and pushing of fear. They're putting us all into a box saying that we have to agree with them on so-and-so politics and whatever. And we need to address all of that because there's a lot of scary stuff going on in regards to what I see Christianity has turned into today. Just to reemphasize, this video is not about Doug. This video is about a broader problem, a much broader problem. Okay, but I'm gonna briefly mention Doug here. I'm doing this with gentleness because I believe with all my heart he is a man of God. He is, he loves Jesus. He really pushes and preaches Jesus, and gives all that he has to the homeless and everything, and really, really, really follows Christ. Republicanism in Christianity and Trumpism in Christianity is something that I see as 100% contrary to Christianity. And let me explain why. Trumpism preaches an America First gospel. Trumpism preaches, get all the immigrants out of here. Christianity and evangelicalism, with the exception of maybe some Catholics, which I feel like the Catholic Church is more compassionate on this particular issue. But Trumpist Christianity, as I'm going to call it, or America First Christianity, is very, very anti-immigrant. And I've always said that the people who should be on the front lines for standing up for migrants, standing up for immigrants, standing up for comprehensive immigration reform, standing up for programs like DACA, should be Christians. They should be on the front lines of it. Even if it means voting Democrat, they should be on the front lines of it. They're not. Yes, a lot of Catholics are. And God bless them for that. But a lot of Christians in this country, evangelicals, and a lot of Mormons and Catholics too, believe that Trump was chosen by God. A lot of Christians in this country believe that, they want to get all the immigrants out of here. They're the first to believe, they're first to rush to believe these conspiracies that immigrants are eating dogs and cats. Which was, by the way, entirely made up. And J.D. Vance himself admitted it. It was made up by some lady in Ohio who did a now deleted Facebook post about dogs and cats, and it spread like wildfire, and ultimately it got to Donald Trump, and now it's like all the Christians are like on board with it. It's like, oh gosh, and I am saying it outright. A lot of the Christians who are evangelicals and conservatives and right wing and etc., they're all on board with it. They jumped on board with it. Now the Proud Boys are getting involved in Springfield, Ohio. The KKK is getting involved in Springfield, Ohio. And Springfield, Ohio is now on the map. I was considering taking a trip out to Springfield, Ohio, just to see what the hell is going on there. But it's just demonization on the right wing of Christian immigrants. Of Haitian immigrants. Haitian immigrants. And I'm like thinking, where are the Christians standing up to this? And then my Uncle Doug, I call him Uncle Doug, the man who baptized me, goes to Springfield, Ohio. Well, he posts something from Fox News and I think that video in Fox News, they were demonizing Haitian immigrants and saying, oh, how they're just taking over the town and all that. And then the next day he posts something about woke Jesus. And then next I find out he's going to Springfield, Ohio to help a pastor friend of him, God bless him for that. Help a pastor friend of his to what's it called again? With, I guess, homeless issues and some media attention and all that. But let's talk about the media attention part. He goes and interviews some lady who says that immigrants are buying guns and this and that, and says, I'm going to get it out to the world. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get it out to everybody. And I think that's the exact same thing Trump is doing. That's the exact same thing that, right-wing outlets and right-wing media are doing. And you know what that's bringing? Hatred and demonization of immigrants. Of these Haitian immigrants who, most of which, are not bad people. Just are trying to find better lives, who were given temporary stay status by the government, by the state government of Ohio, I think, or the federal government or whatever. And I'm okay with that. If their government is giving them temporary stay status, they're technically not illegal. But Trump and the right-wing Republican Party wants to call them illegal. And every time somebody posts a video like that, like for example, when Doug posted, and what Trump is posting, and what all these right-wing outlets are posting, you're increasing the fear and the hatred of migrants, the hatred of immigrants, the lies and conspiracies that are floating around about them. And that's as unchristian as can be. It's very sad. It's very sad how Christianity in America has been taken over by Trumpism and by the Republican Party. So much that it's even affecting my Uncle Doug. And it seems like it's affecting Uncle Doug. I continue to look at where are the Christians? Where are the Christians who are standing up to this hatred? Where are the Christians who are standing up to this demonization and these lies of Haitian migrants? Where are the Christians who are standing side by side and defending these Haitian migrants, who are standing up to the hate and the lies and the right-wing conspiracies about them? Where are the Christians? They're not there. They've sold out to Trump. They've sold out to the Republican Party. And it's really, really, really sad. Christians should be on the front lines of standing up for these migrants, of standing up for these immigrants, of standing up against lies and conspiracies about them, against the fear about them. Christians should be on the front lines of that, and they're not. They're at the back of the line. And it's shameful, and it's sad. And God bless the Catholics that actually are. A lot of Catholics are a lot better with immigration. And God bless them. It's mostly the white evangelicals. That's the truth. In the debate, Kamala Harris made a promise to everybody everybody in the nation. And it was a promise that should resonate with Christians. She wants to build 3 million houses by the end of her administration to help lower the cost of living for housing, to house more people. That's beautiful. She's going to fight to cut taxes for the poor and middle class so they're not paying as much. That's beautiful. She's going to fight for... Harris wants to fight for health care. Harris wants to address the housing shortage, the rising food prices. But the big thing that gets me with Harris is that she's so focused on housing. That's one of her biggest campaign priorities. When people say Harris has no plan, Harris has no policy, she's very big on housing. And like I said, she wants to build 3 million houses by the end of her administration. And as a Christian, I want to vote for that. Because Trump doesn't really have a plan with the housing shortage. Harris does. She has a solid plan. She has a plan to address the rising food prices. And, address everything. Give me a second. The first thing I remember seeing her in the debate was talking about helping families and small businesses with her own tax cuts for the poor and middle class and defending child tax credits. That's Christian. That is a Christian policy.